In the land of digital gold, TA with T.I. Joey Bold. Charts light up as we unfold. Trust the signals, watch it grow. Technical analysis with trade intuition. Every move like a seasoned magician. Crypto life, no intermission. Piper Academy, never the mission.
That's right, guys. Piper Academy. That's where it's at. Piper Academy. This is the Trade Academy portion of the Piper Academy Network, starting in 3, 2, and 1. Bingo, bango. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever time it is your time, it's always time to make this money. So let's do it, guys. Let's make this money. My name is Joe, also known as Tradester Joe, T.I. Joe. And of course, my community knows me as Trade Intuition, T.I. Trade Intuition. This is the TA portion, Trade Academy portion of the Piper Academy Network. Let's go and get started. We're looking at the crypto bubbles on the daily. Well, not looking so hot. Some of them are in green. We do have hype up almost 10%. Ray is coming up. We have virtuals up. Not too many though. Surprised that Jupiter is still down. Of course, I do like Jupiter, Radium, and Hype. I mean, there's a lot that I like. And that's one thing that's really hard. When you start looking at the fundamentals of the project, what they're doing, what they are, it's like, man, this one's going to do amazing. I really like the project. And then you see another one that's like, wow, I really like this one. This one's going to do amazing. And it's like, man, it's tough. It really is. Now, you will miss trades. That's the biggest thing. You will miss trades. Just know you're going to make profit. And some of them may do more than others. It could be depending on the market cap or just the sentiment behind it, just the advertisement behind it, the word of mouth behind it. You know, you want to go where the attention's going. For example, let's say you're concentrating more on a DEX, Radium, for example, and then you get hype, you know, going up and going up and going up, and then it retraces, but the word of mouth is still, you know, hype is going to be the number one or whatever it is. It could be a different one. Well, you might want to get out of yours to get in this one only when it retraces, because people are still talking about it, and you don't have to get out of it 100%, maybe 50%. Keep 50% of your investment in this one, put 50% in this one, and then just see what happens. All right. But you don't want to, when this one's going straight up, you don't want to join this one and then it comes down. You know, you want to wait for that retrace. You have to wait for that retrace. All right, so this is the hourly time frame. Let us look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is doing pretty much what we were hoping it to do. Now, of course, the blue lines, these are my thought process from my show at 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, Monday to Friday. We just finished doing this one a few hours ago. Price action was here. We were saying that we would like it. Here's the happy face. In the blue, this is different from our yellows, which was yesterday. So in the blues, we're saying we would like it to come down roughly around to the 200 SMA on the 1 hour time frame before potentially bouncing up. Now, what that's going to do is that's going to create a higher low. So we have a low here, and then potentially a higher low, which would be good. Now, what we do want to see is a break of this most recent pivot. We want to see a break of this and potentially to the very top of this zone. Get a rejection, come down, creating a higher low than this possible low, to come back up again, fight again for it, this time retrace, but now it's gaining support much faster, much sooner. Buyers are stepping in, and then we break out. This would be really good. And then, of course, if we do pull back, hopefully we get a bounce here, which would lead to this. Now, what we don't want to see is we don't want to see it go up, create a lower high. We want a higher high. But if it creates a lower high, there's a really good chance that it's going to come down, break this potential pivot or wherever the pivot's at, break that pivot, and then come down. Now, granted, it may continue to do a higher low. our low, potential higher low. But since it made a lower high, it might, nobody knows, this is all in the future, we don't know. It might come up, produce a lower high, continuing these lower highs, losing strength, losing momentum, coming down, breaking the newly created pivot of the low, and then coming down here. Now, on my channel earlier, I did go over the anchored VWAP. This anchored VWAP is from the start of this move right here, and then this current anchored. So the blues are the anchored VWAPs. Then we have another anchored VWAP. Of course, it's not showing up. I don't know why it would have disappeared. No idea. But let's go ahead and draw it out again. I don't, maybe it's because I have like 80 tabs open, but I don't change anything on this. Anyway, I did close out some tabs prior to the show. Whoever's in here, let me know you're here. I would greatly appreciate it. And thank you guys for smashing the like. You guys are the best. So the anchored VWAP, this is right here. I'm going to do it from this pivot, and we can see it blue right here. We do have the fixed range volume profile. That is this down here. Of course, anytime I click anything on my favorites, it always shows up in blue over here, in case you're ever wondering where it's at. Now, I do prefer the fixed range volume profile because it's in this fixed range versus if you come over here and you find the visible range volume profile, I don't like it. Why? Because it shows you only the visible range. So if you are looking at this, it'll give you one level. If you're looking at this, it'll give you a different level. If you're looking at this, it'll give you a different level. I don't want my levels to move. I want it to be fixed. And that's what the fixed range volume profile does. It actually fixes this to this particular range that we're looking at. We started from here. It's getting the volume from these ups and downs, and it's giving us the point of control where there was more activity. And this is called the POC, or point of control. Currently, we're having an issue. We're having a trouble breaking above it and remaining above it. Now, it did come up here to the anchored VWAP, touched it, and then came back down. Now, one thing that I do like is using these anchored VWAPs, and they kind of act like Bollinger Bands. However, with this one, it's measuring the volume, not the price action, but the volume. I don't like this volume down here, but I always have it on the screen. So if people are looking at it, they say, oh, this guy knows how to trade because I see this on every other's chart. I don't use this. I just use this for show. I use the volume based off of this. I use the volume based off of the VWAP. I don't use this down here. One thing that I do, because this is based off of time, this is based off of the average of the volume. So it's kind of like a moving average. How it gets the candle body closes and it's an average of those. This is what this is. It's an average of the volume. Now the price action currently is underneath the point of control and also the anchored VWAP. Until it breaks above it, it's not looking good. And more than likely, it's going to come down. More than likely. So we'll see. We shall see. All right. If you have any coins you want me to do, definitely let me know. I have my trusty notebook here. That way I can write down all of your coins. There's a lot of writing, guys. A lot of writing. And I absolutely love doing this, guys. I love doing this because what I end up doing is finding coins that I can make money on. Now, I'm going to show you a coin. I'm going to show you two coins that we did on my show at 12 o'clock and see if you like them. And of course, we'll be waiting for other coins. If we don't get coins, not a problem. I'll just go over some of the coins that we've already done. In my opinion, Bitcoin coming down. How far down? Possible to our 200 SMA on the 1 hour time frame. Possible. Now, we did mention this on yesterday's show when the price action was here, that we would like to come up here, creating a double top, coming down, but we don't want it breaking the neckline. Because if it breaks the neckline, then more than likely price will come down to around 95.6. We want it to bounce above this neckline, which would show strength. Once again, we have a low, higher low, and this would create another higher low. This is what we want. We want to see strength in Bitcoin. We see strength in Bitcoin. We see strength in the alts. Moving on. That's pretty much all I had for that. Let's go to peak. Now on peak, we did, here's my time frames, guys. On peak, we did have a stop loss around 9%. I believe we did this one yesterday. And we got stopped out on our first entry. Our first entry was here. We got stopped out 9%. Not a problem. Is this one done and over with and you never look at it again? No. You set alerts. The alert went off. It went back into the zone. And now the thought process, okay, you fool me once, got it. Don't fool me again. So right now, on this current setup, and let me go ahead and move this over here. On this current setup, we're not entering now because it already got us out once. Now we actually have our stop loss lower because our entry is higher. We're going to wait for the 4-hour candle to close above 0.4034. We're only entering after our alert hits. Oh, wait, no, that's the adding to the entry. The first entry, 4-hour candle close above this. We have the information here. And then our second entry is only if our alert goes off and the 4-hour candle closes above this level, which is 0.4312. And then this is our setup for peak. Now we did another setup for Jupiter. Now Jupiter had a massive token unlock, the largest airdrop, not an unlock, but an airdrop, the largest airdrop in history. Yeah, it was $700 million worth of airdrop, causing this very significant move. The move, let's go ahead and call it from here to here, 35%. Not bad. I mean, that stuff happens without an airdrop. However, it's free money. So because we know it's free money, we're expecting a drop. Now, this was at 1 o'clock at the very end of my show. I said, you know what? Enter now. Not financial advice, but enter now. And if it does pull back 14%, a lower entry right here. And we could hit this in the next, I'd say 8 to 12 hours, because people on the other side of the world, they may be waking up or getting out of work or just remembering, or somebody tweets about it or whatever. Then it's like, okay, I forgot. Let me go ahead and sell my airdrop. And then there you go. It drops some more. But we'll see. All right. Checking the show. 1 second. All right. Mic is on. All right. So we want to see near. So let us write down near. Very good. We got that one. Username. Thank you, man, for being here. Appreciate you. And of course, we got Alexander G in the house. What's going on? Thank you so much, guys, for being here. Thank you for smashing the likes. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. Okay. Here, going down the list. Darren Does Things says it's catching up on Tino at 2x. I haven't seen him in a long time. I need to watch him. I haven't seen him in a long time. But yes, I have heard of that tip. Watch him on 2x. 78 degrees. Man, right now it's 37. And there's still ice outside. There's I guess it's snow, but it's really ice. There's like this much in most areas, and then this much in some areas of the property. I was out there walking around squishing. I was like, it was pretty cool. Okay, so story time. Since there's not a lot of coins, story time. So I go and I look outside, and I see some animal tracks. I was like, oh man, it's like a deer or something. And well, now I don't know what it was, but the footprints, I guess, were about this large, and it was one here, one here, one here, one here. and it was like from from the back of the legs, I guess, to the front of the legs was like a good maybe 8 feet or so. And so I'm tracking it. You know, we have one here, one here, one here, one here. So it's like walking. And I'm tracking it for like a good 4 or 5 feet. And then the 4 feet or legs or whatever, now I just see one and then one and then one. And it's like, what the heck? As I did it hop on one leg? What's going on here? I can't be a tracker, guys. I'm just saying that right now. I cannot be a tracker. I can be a charter. I can chart all day. And then I see 2, you know, at the same spot, 2 of them. And then it goes like that. So it's like 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. It's like, oh, it's probably like a rabbit or like, because we have some, I've seen twice already, like a big, I forget what, the jackrabbit, pretty big. But it's only, so I guess when he jumped, he hopped all with his feet in one spot. But yeah, it kind of confused me. It's like, how did it go like this? Because you have 2 and they just went like that. It's like, how? And I go and I look and I see there's trees there and one went this way and then one went that way. Okay, that's enough of the story. -2 degrees. Oh, no. Let's see. Lunar Beaches. What's up? Joe, win mad appearance. Hey, dude, let's do it tonight. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Now, one thing that OC did was when I went on, of course, I'm in their Discord. One thing that he did is like, Joe, I'm going to do a chart and I want you to do the same chart. I was like, yeah, man, that's cool. And so what I ended up doing was not listening to him. I had his volume really low and I wasn't looking at his chart and I was doing something. And then I heard, you know, saying that, okay. And I go and I look, he didn't know I was doing that. And he goes, so what did you think? I said, dude, honestly, I wasn't even listening. That way my opinion isn't biased. So if you're like, oh, this is a great entry, if I think it's not a great entry, well, I'm going to say it's a great entry because you're smart and you know how to chart. So I don't want any bias. And he's like, oh yeah, that's cool. So then I went, I charted and then I said, so like, how did I do? Like, was it the same? Was it different? He goes, no, man, it was pretty much the same. And, you know, he would enter, I think sooner than I would, or later. I forget what it was. I think sooner. And I was like, oh, cool, man. But yeah, like that, I love doing that, dude. I love doing that. And that way, like, it's a different perspective. And I'll do the same thing too, to where I'm not going to have like a bias on what I do. But let's do it tonight, man. Everybody who wants that, put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat. I want to do that. I like doing it. And it's funny too, because there are people that won't want to do that. They absolutely don't want to do that. It's like, it's just a different opinion. Doesn't mean mine's right or yours is right. It's just a different opinion. So, moving on. But yeah, let's do it tonight, man. What's tonight anyway? Wednesday? Yeah, we can do it tonight. Let's see here. Let's see, going down the list. See anything? Joe and the 80 tabs. Man, and me with 9 monitors. Yes, you have 9 monitors. I want to put more monitors. I have a desk. I got it like 2-3 weeks ago. I had time today too. I mean, I'm always busy, but I could have squeezed in, you know, an hour just to put the desk together. I need to do it today. Man, I need to do it today. But I kind of rearranged the office already. And I'm just doing it little by little. And you can say little by little, it's already been a few weeks. But I need to put that desk together because what I want to do is I want to set up my additional monitors. I'm afraid I'll have more tabs open though. But that computer, it's much better though than this one. This one's a good one. This one has a 3090 in it. The other one has a 4090. But I need to do that. Let's see here. Tino's great. Have never caught him. Let's see, haven't caught him in a while either. Yeah. Okay, Diggity in the house. Yeah, I like him. I like his indicators. I think I have it on X marks the spot. Yeah. So I have this So of course I have a bunch of, let me take, I hate this one. I don't even know why I have it on there, but I have a bunch of the chart prime indicators. Like for me and everybody who knows me, I don't like indicators. I really don't. I love these indicators. These indicators are good. And it takes a lot for me to say the indicator is good. Because what I do is I debunk a lot of stuff. Like a lot of stuff that people do, I debunk it. These indicators, I'm still trying. I really can't. But I love this. And this one, it's a free one. This one, I forget what the name is. RSI. Let me take this off. RSI primed, chart prime, and I can never say this word. Paniki Ashi or whatever candles. This is good. I really like this, and it's free. And of course, these are the paid indicators here. And man, it's like a secret weapon. And of course, this is free from Traders Reality. It's the one with the volume, the PVSRA. That way, I don't have it on the candles. I can just see, oh, market manipulation here, and then I just kind of look at it. It's like, oh, okay, these two candles. But I love this, you know, bearish, 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 bearish. I love all this. All right, moving on. Let's go back to, and I have it as X because X marks the spots. Let's go to clean. That way we can see everything again. All right, moving on. See here, y'all can see everything. All right, good. See here, going down the list. Username says 78 degrees has nothing on 98 degrees. That's crazy. K Diddy says, I'd rather be with Joe, but Tino has a clear value. Oh, yeah. Yeah, me, I love Tino. Tino's good. Tino's smart. He's really smart. And that's what I love doing. I love watching smart people. Hopefully it rubs off. Hopefully. We'll see. All right, moving on. But I haven't watched them in a long time. I used to use these, man, like, I don't know, 4 years ago. Traders Reality. I used to use this one. I guess this one. I don't even remember it. This one and this one. Long time ago. And then, like, I'm watching him and everything. And then he gets, like really, really, in my opinion, not complicated, but like there's a whole bunch of yeses and a whole bunch of nos in reference to trading the way he does when I saw him last time, a long time ago. And I was like, well, that doesn't help me. I can say like yeses and nos right now. Like, why do I need all this other stuff? But I went back to him just recently, maybe like 6 months ago, maybe a year ago. And I was like, okay, let me start using these again. And start watching him just briefly though. He's a funny dude though. I like him. All right, moving on. Okay, going down the list. Merch says Filecoin. Yeah, definitely. Now, just to give you all a heads up, when I get coins, I stop talking because now I gotta get to work. Right now, I'm just kind of seeing what coins there are. But if I get coins like right away, like if you're kind of tired of my voice or my stories, but please don't like have one person give me like 12. Sometimes that happens. One person will give you like 5. It's like, okay. But I prefer not to. One from each person. All right, moving on. See here, Massey, what's going on? Is it Massey or Macy? Let me know. I don't know. I'll just call you 33. 33 is easier. Okay, going to the list. Pipe. Oh, this is me. Same one. Okay. Alexander G says 1. Username says 1. French Toaster says 1. K Diggity says 1. Let's go. Let's go. I like it. Oh, reach out to me on. Oh, man. Do you have Telegram? Lunar Beaches? Let me know if you have Telegram, but put in a complete sentence. Yes, I have Telegram. Or yes, I have TG. Let me know. Okay, going to the list. Almost done. Lunar Beaches says, how about tomorrow so we can go over BOJ rate decisions? Oh, I don't know any of that stuff, dude. That's way over my head. I just know charts. We can do whenever. Tonight, tomorrow, the weekend, whenever you want. Okay, go into the list. Yeah, I watch Piper Academy for that at 9:30. I watch for all that nonsense. I don't. Give me a chart, I'll tell you the news. You know, pretty much. See here. And Darren Dusting says a lot of TA works out that way. Different TA, but similar entries. Yeah. Traders Reality Main on Trading View. Yep, that's the name of the and he has a few of them, and they're free. I thought that there were going to be like a charge for it or whatever, but no. I only use the PV. Yeah, same. Yeah, I don't use the because then I got to change the candle colors and everything else, and then it makes too many lines. I can just kind of see it. But I do like the candle one though. That's the one I started out with in the beginning. Vector candles are a game changer, but there is a correct and incorrect way to use them with different strategies. Ooh, you can't just slap them on the chart and know. Yeah, and that was my main problem when I first started. It was like, oh, price is going to come up because of this candle, and then it would go down. Like, oh, the price is going to go down because of this candle, and it will continue going up. It's like, oh. But yeah, so you have to use it with other stuff. Basically stuff you already know or learning. Yes, guys, definitely smash the like. We're going to be looking at near and also fill. Give you a heads up. See here, going down the list. All right, here we go. Let's make this money, guys. Let's make this money. Let's go to this. I don't know why I didn't do this. Oh, dang it. Wrong one. I know why I didn't do this in the first place. But we're going to be looking at those two. If you have any questions, please let me know. And then, of course, for Lunar Beaches, do you have Telegram? That is the easiest and fastest way for communicating with me, because I'm always on Telegram. Literally always on Telegram. All right, so we're on this. Let's go to near, not new, near. And Mixie. All right, so here we got stopped out. We did this a long time ago. Price was here. I was saying more than likely come up. And this was back in December, middle of December-ish. Set your alert here. 4-hour candle must close. 4-hour candle closed. This is nice. It went up, sideways. I wanted to come down here, but it went sideways, up, down a little bit. Good, up. I would have entered. And then broke this level, crap. Broke this level, crap. Came all the way down to take 100% of the liquidity, and we would have been stopped out. 6%. 50% of our entry got stopped out with 7%. Let's just talk 7. And then came back down completely. Man, look here. And they came down to 100%. Ooh, greedy market makers. So now let's go ahead and delete our 13 drawings and get out of here. 13. Let us look at this on the daily. Kind of zoom out a little bit. Ooh, doggy. I like this. All right. So I do see zones. I see boxes. I see boxes throughout the entire chart. So here is a box. And we don't need to go all the way this far. So here's a box. And so a lot of support resistance right in this zone. Now, of course, we have another box that we can do from here to here. And again, it's just the candle body closes. And then what I could do is I could overlap these to here. I knew that was going to work. So over here, bring this up. Then get this one. I like it. I like it. 1 second. All right, mic is on. All right, so basically what I did was I'm showing a range high. Of course, we do have a breakout, but here's where we have more touches. So for me, this would be my range high, my range low, and then my mid range. very easily defined, very quickly identified. And now we are in the premium section of this box. This would be the discount. This would be the, you might want to wait for it to either go down or up. And this is the premium. Let's see here now, looking at this. Okay. See if you are saying something. Let's see here. So where does this one go? Okay, so this is a pretty strong level. Here we do have a pivot. We can see that it came down beautifully. These two candle bodies stopped right on this level. Same thing here. These two candle bodies stopped right here. So this is telling me it's a pretty strong level. And I want to do another box. Joe, too many boxes. All right, no more boxes. No more boxes. Calm down. Calm down. You got an alarm going off. Calm down. Calm down. No more boxes. So what I am going to do is I'm going to put another level. So can I do here? Perfect. So we have another level right here. Kind of wick stops right there. Man, I can't make this stuff up. This is why I trade support resistance. This is why. I love it. Yum, yum, yum. Let's see here. See here. That's funny. Go on now. Get out of here, y'all. Yeah. Get out of here. Let's see here. So looking at this. We have a high, lower high. We're on the daily. Lower high, lower high. So of course, right now we're in this downtrend. However, low, lower low, lower low, lower low. But one thing that we're noticing is that the momentum, the drop isn't as deep. Here it came down really hard, and then here it came down even harder, and then here's just barely, and then barely, and then now potentially a higher low. We could potentially be starting the next trend. Here was the downtrend, kind of an accumulation or sideways action before the uptrend. So this is what I'm seeing here. Let us go to the 4-hour time frame, just so we can kind of zoom in. And what we're doing is top-down analysis. And I'm really disappointed here. So here we had our high, low, lower, low. Then it started going sideways, looking good. It broke out of this area. We kind of went over this already, but we broke out of this area. Then I wanted to bounce here, and it did. It bounced, and then it broke down and it took this liquidity. This is disappointing. Yes, there was liquidity here. Yes, there are, areas of interest for the market makers to come down to this area. But I would have, look at all this strength that it's showing. Support. The candles get really small and then they just dump. So I'm disappointed in NEAR. Disappointed. Now, what NEAR did, see here. In Indie Rock Crypto, what's up, buddy? What is going on? Appreciate you, man, being here. Now, what we have this level. We have this level right here. That was resistance, support. And we don't care about that. And then now potentially support. So this is an area that I would like to not see it cross below. We have our high, lower high, lower high. What is the price range say between entering now to way up here? 20%. Man, I was afraid of that. Because a safer entry would be this. 24%. Don't want to waste that. Don't want to use that. I mean, I could. And what I like doing is I like looking to the left. So we up and then stop right where the zone's at. Up, stop right where the zone's at. Same thing, broke above, broke below, real easy, no problem. Kind of in this area. So for me, $15. And I have to do it. I don't want to. So I'm gonna have to wait for 15%. So here's gonna be my alert. Set alert. And let's go ahead and make this really easy so everybody can identify it. So our alert is at 5.954. No, 5.945. So alert. Let's take this off. Now the 4 hour, very important, it must be the 4 hour candle must close above 5.580. If the 4 hour candle does not close above this level, we do not enter. And this is only after we get triggered from the alert. If we do not get triggered from the alert and we see this 4 hour candle close, we do not enter. We must wait for the alert to go off. Then we look. If we have a 4 hour candle close above it, we enter. You do not want to enter prior to the alert going off. Do not enter before the alert goes off, because what could happen, this closes, we didn't hit this, price does this, you're stuck holding the trade for an extended period of time, longer than you have to, versus when the alert goes off, you go and you see, hey, we got a few 4 hour candles, or maybe even one that closed above it, let me enter. And now you have a higher chance of it going up. And if it does pull back, hopefully it just pulls back to here, because now we have the momentum potentially of going up. So that's my thought process on that. I do like it. Okay. So here, I can't even think about ribs at 5:30 in the morning. You can think about ribs all the time. Ribs are at 24/7. Ribs and steak. Today's Wednesday. Think about getting steak on Friday. We'll see. Big old steak. Juicy steak. Love it. All right, here we go. So right now, I'd have to wait. Just because we're showing this lower highs, and who knows? I mean, it's done it before. Near is very greedy. Near is very greedy. It may roll over and then take this liquidity. It's done it before a few times. So I would definitely wait. Okay. Moving on. All right, but that's your setup in reference to how to enter. Okay. Let us go to the next one. Filecoin. Let's do some Filecoin. Filecoin. Let's go ahead and put this on our YouTube rapid fire list. That way, if we ever get slow on the setups or the call outs, we have a list to do. Okay. So we're looking at Filecoin. Filecoin not looking too hot right now. We do have this level of support that it's been respecting. You know, came down here, came down here, came down. I was surprised they didn't take the rest of it. Maybe he's going to take it now. Maybe. So for this one, what I would do is I would actually wait for the break of this level. Get out of here. Trend line. You didn't help us. So I would say it needs to break this level, and we'll leave it in blue. Why not? I would also do an alert. That way you're not staring at this all the time. So let's go ahead and do set alert. Let's go ahead and actually set an alert. Copy. And, well, no, I don't want to set an alert for this one. This is a dinosaur coin, and I like it. I really do. I don't know if it's going, and it's a good sized coin. Sorry, but I don't know if I want to put, you know, a couple grand in this one, or a couple hundred, or a couple dollars in this one, when there's so many other coins that could potentially give me more profits. So I'm not going to set an alert. But for you, if you're interested in this coin, it's a safer coin. It's, you know, been around and it hasn't, you know, rugged. 5.625 is where I would set my alert. Right now, what I'm seeing on this, if it loses this level, which is coming right to right now, if it loses this level, there's a very strong chance it's going to lose this level and then come down to at least here, to at least this, in my opinion. So let's go ahead and do a box. Do a box of where I think it will at least go to. Yeah, there's something on this one. Let's see here. Yeah, that's crazy, right? Wick 589 says, I can't believe BlackRock bought another 600 million worth of Bitcoin. Yep. All right, moving on. So here, any other tokens, guys? Any other tokens? We're going to look at YouTube rapid fire. Let's see some of the tokens that we've done before. Let's look at AIXBT. So for this one, we were looking at this. Let's go ahead and condense this just a little bit. We're looking at this. Price action was way up here. And we're saying that, you know, it might come down or go up. Here it went a little bit lower, and then it did go up. But eventually it came down to the bottom of the golden pocket. And we're saying, set your alert here. 4-hour candle must close above this. And here, 4-hour candle would have closed above it. We would have entered. It came back down. Beautiful bounce once again at the same exact level. Came up, broke this level, and then we would have entered again. And then now we're up. It's coming down, but we would be in profit based off of the setup that was talked about. So whenever we're saying set alerts, 4-hour candle must close, this is what we're referring to, because you want to see the break of a most recently created high, which is this. See here, Merck says, so low right now. I'm assuming you're referring to the weather. Sorry, I don't know what you're referring to. Let's see, let's get 7 more likes, guys. 7 more likes. Let's go. Smash the likes. Give me a coin too. If you're here, if you're new, definitely subscribe to the channel. Put the notification bell on. We have several shows throughout the day. 5 shows. So just kind of give you a heads up. All the information is up top. And what we do is we give you basically the knowledge you need to make a crap load of money this season. And we show you not just charts, but we give you the thought process behind it. And this is one thing that I do, especially on this show, 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Sometimes it's 4:30. We'll see. But what I do is, like, I break everything down. I get all the complicated stuff, and I make it super easy to understand, build a solid foundation. That way, anything you build on top of it, it lasts. All right. See here. See here. You diamond hand, Trump. See here. Lunar Beach says, let's do Monday night. That's my TA Tuesday show. All charts. Let's do Monday night. That's my TA Tuesday show. So Monday? Okay. But you got to remind me, man. Literally, you have to remind me. And preferably Telegram, because I'm always on Telegram. If not, there's a really good chance I'm going to be a no-show. And for my Telegram, it's trade_intuition. Telegram. Very important. Because if not, I will I forget. And there's times people message me on Discord. I don't see it till like a week or two later. Give you a heads up. All right. Moving on. All right. Okay, so I believe that is it for the questions. All right. Let's look at Dash. So Dash, we were saying YouTube the 15th, which was here, to enter lower entry here, which is only 10%. Price did go up 10% right after the show, about a day later, I guess. Came right back down into our zone, hit our lower entry. Doesn't look strong right now. Does not look strong. We have a lower entry here, and I am pretty confident that it's going to come down from here to here at least, before potentially maybe coming up and then maybe losing that too. So listen, V-Chain. Yeah, definitely we can do V-Chain. V-Chain. Little Regis Crypto says a perfect. Good. A V-Chain. Yeah, we can do. I haven't done V-Chain in a while, I don't think. All right, so let's do some V-Chain. Oh, what's the ticker on V-Chain? We always forget. V. Yeah. Oh, that's right, VET. See, V-Chain, man, V-Chain was the first coin that I wanted to buy. Did I have XRP already? I think I did. V-Chain was the very first coin. BitBoy was talking about it. It's like, oh, how do I get it? How do I get it? This YouTuber is talking about it. How do I get it, man? I literally, it took me like 2 weeks to jump through a whole bunch of hoops and then find somewhere that I could get it from. And it was a whole mess. All right, so what do we have on V-Chain? We have scribbles. Set all alerts on MA to sell. Oh, this was a training thing I was doing. 47 drawings. What was I drawing on here? Holy moly. This is my Scribble Scrabble. Get out of here, Scribble Scrabble. 47 drawings. I down the drain. Get out of here. All right. Looks pretty interesting. Looks pretty interesting. Yep. All right. So let's see what I see. Candle body closes. Two candle body closes. Want to go lower? Ooh, yes. So we have a lot of closes right here. It's kind of a big. Let me see if this is like more than 15. I don't want it. Get out of here. 40. Nobody wants you. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's do this. So we'll do that in just a second, but let's do this other one. There we go. So let's go up to here, maybe. I'll go a little lower. Nope. Okay. So this is what I see. Our tops, our bottoms, and then our middle. I like it. So I never tried this before. I'm going to try it. I'm going to click on this one. I'm going to click on control. Nope. Let's do this. I'm going to click shift. I'll click on this one. Nope. Click on this one, shift. Nope. Click on control. Nope. Okay, not a problem. I just do control, get it all. Now, oh, you triggered me. I can't do it. I'm gonna be here all day. I'm gonna get it. Okay, fine. Whatever. Let's do this. Okay. So right now, let's take that. It's on the daily time frame. Here's what I see right here. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame. Ooh, look at that. Man, bingo bango. I like it. I like it. Look at that right there, stopping. This one could be adjusted a little bit. Let me see if I can adjust it a little bit. Perfect. Man, that looks good. Okay. What is the price range tool? Tell me from here to here, 20%. Not bad. So we had this, lower highs, lower lows. Something here. Then we start trying to change direction, but we can't. This level is very strong. It stopped us. Stopped us dead in our tracks. So we came up, wicks, came up, candle bodies, came up, broke through it, couldn't find support. This was our chance to find support and go up. Couldn't do it. Came back down, rejection with the candle bodies, came down, rejection with the wick, very strong level. Okay. It's trying to fight. It came up, came down, came up, broke the level, barely, and now it's coming down. It's kind of like VET right now is in the Olympics, but it's in the special one, if you know what I mean, where they give everybody a participation ribbon. Everybody. It shows that it has heart. It wants to go. It wants to prove how strong VET is, but it has trouble lifting up the ribbon that they just, again, for participating. And you can see that by this. It came up, came down, came up, came down, came up, tried to, and it couldn't do it. Not too much interest in this. Not too much interest. Look at these kind of bodies. I don't know what so right now I'm pulling up the coin market cap, VET. And are you kidding me? That's ridiculous. I always think the VET is a small market cap. Always, based off of the candles. I can judge a lot by the coin with the candles. I can say, oh, this is a low market cap coin, et cetera, et cetera. This one to me looks like a low market cap coin. The candle body sizes, the movement of the candle bodies. Once you do this hundreds of thousands of times, you can kind of, I'd say, looking at this, I would say at around like a 300 million to maybe 500 million coin. I wouldn't be surprised if it was under, well, I don't see any wicks. If I would have seen crazy wicks, it would be under a $300 million coin. Between 1 and 3 million. Here, the candle body sizes and just the way it's moving, I'd say between 300 million and 500 million. No more than 600 million. What is the market cap? 3.9 billion? Get out of here. Where? How? I call baloney. I call baloney on that. So 24-hour volume on Binance. This is the BTC portion. We don't care about that. USDT portion, 55 million. I'm going to say bots. By a lot. Coinbase, 12 million. Really? In a day? for vets. Possible. KuCoin, 4, million, 0.7. Okay. Hey, we got a super chat. Retro Mike. Hey, I didn't hear nothing though. Oh, I don't think I have it on this one. That's why. Because it's connected to my accounts. At least I didn't think I hear it. No, I don't have it on here. Let's see here. I looked up rug pull in the dictionary and saw the Gari logo. My man. My man. Yes. Yes. Definition with an illustration. And of course, in the definition, it also says by Gari. Yes. The official blockchain of the UFC. I wouldn't be able to tell from the price action. That's good though. I mean, that's very extremely bullish for vets. But I'm telling you, the Olympics for the special people. See here, like Frankie does. No idea what you're saying. Okay, that's crazy. Mine is a picture of the president and the first lady. Yeah. Yeah, the president was pretty cool. Then the first lady. Then it's like, it's kind of like the popular kid selling stuff, and people are gonna buy it because it's the popular kid. So, see, there's been a sponsor for 3 years and still a dud project. I'm telling you, man. Like looking at it, I would think it's like a 300 to 500 million market cap, no more than 6 for sure, just based off of the price action. I mean, this looks horrible. There's no structure really to it. I mean, yes, there's structure, but not what you want to see. I mean, you want to see up and down, higher highs, higher lows. Yes, retracements, but I mean, these candle bodies are so weak. It's literally trying to go to the gym and you can't even pick up the bar. No weights on it, just the bar. I mean, these kind of start looking better, but I mean, it looks really weak. All right. Let's see here. Let's look at this. Okay. What I would do on this one, 2 things. One, they both consider waiting. One is putting in a buy order. This is our buy zone. So it's our buy zone. And we could put a lower entry right here. So this will be our lower entry. Now, it is from the current price action to here, about 20%. So it's not bad. When the price goes up, we're actually setting an alert around 22%. So we're setting our alert up here above these wicks and kind of above these, barely though. So let's go ahead and put alert, set alert. Let's go ahead and do this so that we can see this. So we have the alert right here. Take this off. Now, what I would like to see, if the price comes down, I would like to see it come down in here. And then I doubt it's going to make a higher high. And then come down, possibly take our lower entry, and then start working its way up. This is what I would like to see. If it does go up, this is what I would like to see. Our alert goes off. We see that it broke this level. We see that the 4-hour candle has closed. Well, do I want 4 hours? No. I'm thinking a day has to pass. So what I'm doing is I'm looking at the past history, looking at the breakouts. So here, let's do Alt J. We had a breakout, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So about a day, and then it came down, and then about a day, and it's good. Here, we had a day, and it took off. Okay. Here about a day, and then it was good, and then it came back down. Here, we had about a day, and it came back down. I'm trying to find a good example. Okay, so here, we had a breakout. And if we wait for one candle to close, we would have entered. But then it faked us out and it came all the way down. That's a good example. Here, one candle, good. 2 candles, okay, and then it faked us out. Here, 1 candle, 2 candles, faked us out. 1 candle, 2 candles, faked us out. Here, here, 1 candle, 1 candle, looking good, but look at this huge pump. You would think it's going to come way down here. So because of this, it's faked us out before. I want to say that we have to wait on this candle. And this is what I'm doing. Every time I'm looking to the left, I'm looking to see if we've had fake outs before. And here we had a nice fake out. Here, this is perfect. Like I would have entered on this one. If I would have known about the past, I would see this and I would be like, yeah, I'm entering right now. Great. And then look, now I'm holding it. Or I got stopped out. More than likely be holding it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So you have to wait a day. So you have to wait for 6 candles. So let's go and write this out here. Must wait for 6. Well, 6 4-hour candles. Candles to close above and above 0.05357 prior to entering. So do it like that. You have to wait for 6. You wait for anything less than 6, you increase the probability of it coming back down. And that probability is it's like a 92% probability. Why is it 94%? Because I just decided to say 92. Do I have that backed for it by anything? No, just a random number. So my random number is usually 88% correct when it comes to random numbers, about making random numbers for my percentage of being correct. Give you a heads up on that. So let's just move this over. Let's put this down here. Okay, very good. Let's see here. That's our time. Let me check the chat really quick. So I'm gonna try to remember Monday. I need to figure out how to put people on my show. I would love to have you all on my show. Because there's a lot of smart people here. Man, there's a lot of smart people. Like I'm very, very fortunate to be with y'all. Let's see here. 33 says, you know, it's past 420 when I got to move Joe's chart with my mouth. Like, hey man, how come oh, wait a minute. I'm watching a YouTube video. They're funny. Let's see here. Going down the list. Man, I wish I was smart enough to make, it doesn't have to be an AI agent or anything. But it'd be cool if it was an AI agent that was a Telegram bot that you would need to hold a certain token. No, you would have to pay with it with tokens in order to use it. Like, I have the idea, just don't know how to do it. And I'm not about to ask ChatGPT because, man, I tried doing an indicator. I'm not going to tell you how many hours I've wasted on that. Now, granted, my buddy, well, he's a member of my team. He ended up making it for me, but man, so many hours. But I need to do that. I need to work on doing that. And of course, there'll be a token, et cetera, et cetera. I think that'd be pretty cool. All right, moving on. I just wish I knew how to do all that stuff. Let's see here. Yeah, right, man. You be my first one, really. Like, I seen your videos. Like, I didn't know what you did. Retro Mic Tech, I didn't know what you did. And then I see your videos like, holy smokes. This dude is smart, like really smart. That's what I would like to say about username. I would like to say that. Oh, I love you guys. Let's see here. See, Joe, if you need help with, let's see, I'm your man. Oh, Darren does things. Hey, reach out to me on Telegram. Reach out to me. Because it's always good to see trade _ intuition. Intuition. I'm actually put this in the chat. Oh no, I gotta do it like this. This is on Telegram. Oh, I have the thing here. I forgot I have my hot button. Yeah, reach out to me, man. That way I can put you down for help with indicators. Let's see here. So he just says, I don't know how to make indicators. Yeah, that's why it's good to have people, like other people around you. I love it. See, I'll just search you on Telegram. I'll message you tomorrow. Okay, or you can click on the link. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot there's a delay. But you have to do _. If you do regular Trade Intuition, it'll take you to a different account. The _ is very important. All right, moving on. Let's see here. All right, guys, I guess we're done. We're done. I do thank you very much. If you haven't already, definitely smash the like. I appreciate you greatly. Today is Wednesday. Today is Wednesday. We're getting closer to Friday. It's again so close. I'm not sure what time it is your time, but here it is 5:07. Make sure to go to Frankie Candles in about 30 minutes or so. And he starts around that time. But again, I'm not sure what time it is your time, but it's always time to make this money. So let's do it, guys. Let's make this money. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition, bringing you the thought process, the framework of breaking everything down, taking away all the complicated terms, pattern memorization, just everything that makes trading difficult, breaking it down to the most simplistic form, and we make money. It's not so confusing when you have 13 things that say yes and 13 things that say no, and you're like, what do I do? We make it really, really basic and the amount of stress you have, the way I trade, the way I chart, everything, like normally it's here. With everything else, with mine, it's here. How about? All right. All right, guys. Once again, my name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition. I do thank you very much. We'll see you on the next show. Until then, let's make this money. Take care.
ninja to gold. TA with TI Joey bold. Charts light up as we unfold. Trust the signals, watch it grow. Technical analysis with trade intuition. Every move like a seasoned magician. Crypto life, no intermission. Piper Academy Network, the mission. Bulls and bears, we ride the wave. Trading crypto, feeling brave. In this game, you gotta save. Stack it up and then behave. Technical analysis with trade intuition. Every move like a seasoned magician. Crypto life, no intermission. Piper Academy Network, the mission. Night and day, we're on the grind. Market swings stay on my mind. Skill precision, one of a kind. In this world, we're all aligned. Undivided, hold the line.
That's right, guys. That is right. Yeah. So yeah, me and Jesse and I, we talk on Telegram. That's where I'm at all the time. But if y'all guys want to reach out to me, it's on Telegram. Trade_intuition. All right, guys. That's it for now. We'll see you on the next one. Take care.